How can we remain present and out of ego response when we are conversing with others without coming across as distant and not caring? Most people talk about ego concepts, the past and the future. How can we remain present and not responding from ego when we are conversing with others without coming across as distant and not caring? Well, when you're present, you're giving your full attention to the other person. If there's the slightest openness in the other person to this light of consciousness, and then the other person can then sense the power of your attention. And it's a very healing and wonderful thing to be given that full attention. But if there's no opening, then the other person cannot sense the presence in you and will misinterpret this as not caring because you're not participating in their drama. You're not reinforcing their whatever the drama is, the story. It is also possible for some people to confuse non-responsiveness with presence. So if you are under misapprehension of what presence is, and you think you're present when you're simply staring at the other person, of course that comes across as not sensitive, not caring. In the same way, there's a school of psychotherapy. I don't know if they still practice it. Can't remember the name now. But it's based on non-judgmental listening, and they train psychotherapists to enter that state of non-judgmental listening, which really is a state of presence. I don't know how many of these people are actually able to be present through this training. I've had several people in the past who came to see me who had been seeing therapists, and they all agreed that they came across as uninterested. So, to what extent this can be learned in a school of psychotherapy, I don't know. The teacher, to start with, needs to be fully present to teach it. The originator of this school of therapy, of course, was extremely good at this. He was very present. He never used the word presence. The name may come to me later. Oh. So it's not a presence cannot become a technique that you can that easily pass on and on and on. So if you come across as not caring, either you are mistaking what presence is, you're not really present, but simply cut yourself off from the other in a kind of deadening way. I've seen a few Westerners who were practicing Zen Buddhism and Zen meditation, And they seem to have believed, some of them, not all of course, some got it, but some seem to believe that in order to be a Zen master, you have to look very stern. So if you could look very stern for long periods of time, you began to think of yourself as the Zen master. And of course that comes across as not caring, because basically you are not caring. You're just holding the facade of the stern master. That's not it, of course. And that's not the Zen master. The Zen master may look stern also, but underneath it there is something else. And in the best Zen drawings of Zen masters, you can see the sternness, but at the same time the presence behind it.